I've been weak and I've been strong, but every lesson's made me strong. I can do this, not for sure, I know. Your friend is 6 and stones, could never break my bones. No, these walls could never hold me. I'm superhuman, you'll never break me. You'll never shake me. You can never find a way to keep me down.
The band is a super group. You know, I've been asked about the band and will they stay together after this? Each one of these band members fronts their own band. You know, they are the cream of the crop.
Creating is the epitome in my life. It's all I want to do, and just create something new, create something, you know, that out of nothing, you know, in a way, because that's magic, you know. And I feel like we're doing that.
Yeah.
In order to be tight enough for us to feel comfortable playing this stuff, you know, on television and in front of huge crowds, hopefully, eventually, we're going hard. I mean, there's 5-hour rehearsals, 6 hours, just nonstop, just doing the best. But it's pretty amazing what we've been able to accomplish in that time. Everybody in there is super talented.
Josh Blake in Asheville, who helped us with casting this show, sent me a list of hundreds of people, and then we whittled it down, and I only auditioned 9 people because of all the prerequisites that I said must be present. We hired 4 of them, and I'm psyched.
Like Jazz and April and Brandon and Angie, and I didn't know any of these guys before this, and it's cool that we just kind of met up, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago, and just immediately had something.
Songs are great to start with, but you know, this is kind of a super band that they hired here. I mean, someone like Jazz, Kelly, April. There's no way it's not going to improve the product. Having their input is, yeah, it's definitely going to raise the bar.
The more that we've been playing together and the more that we've kind of had personal time, like with each other, the trust has grown a lot, which I knew it would. It was just like, how would we get there?
And their songs are just really starting to grow on me. You know, I walk away and just kind of wake up with them still in my head, and I feel like that's a good sign. But yeah, it's going well.
Even outside of the music, I think we like being around each other, so that I feel like that shows in the music as well.
That was fucking crazy.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the consistency that I think we're all expecting when we finally get on the yacht and we all get our places that our stuff goes and we get schedules for when shows are, and we can just, you know, prepare for moments in the future so that things just occur like clockwork to whatever extent.
The yacht is going to be 10 times more comfortable than this. I mean, it's made for sleeping on. It's made for traveling on. It's not made for fishing. It's a luxury yacht. So there'll be a lot more comforts.
The fishing boat was not terrible, but like in my I want to be comfortable and luxurious and styled out. I was like so ready to be on the yacht, and we got on it.
When we were first introduced to the Kavita, I think everyone was surprised.
So we first got to the Kavita. We pulled up and obviously we could immediately tell it was a different boat than what we had seen in all the advertisement and everything.
The Kavita, the initial response was, whoa, what the heck?
When we first got on, it was actually shocking how bad of shape it was in.
It was old and it smelled kind of funny, like diesel fumes, and the toilets all backed up a lot of the time. It was very hard to live in.
We got on and we first walked around. The first thing I noticed is you walk in and there's the wheelhouse where the wheel is, where the captain is. It was just full of clutter, of just random pieces of broken parts, random car parts. And then you walk into the kitchen right after. There are dishes everywhere. It was nasty. There was trash overflowing from the trash can. Same story when we walked into the salon. It was dirty, there was dust, layers of dust on everything. It was disgusting. As soon as we walked in, everybody pretty much right away started talking about they didn't feel well. Everyone's throats hurt, like they were coughing. They just felt kind of anxious and overwhelmed there. It was not good.
We arrived at Barefoot Marina expecting a luxurious yacht to be waiting for us. Instead, we found an alcoholic captain. We found an unsavory looking environment inside the boat. The boat now is being torn apart, stinky carpet being lifted out and thrown away. Sarah, my line producer, hired a cleaning crew to come in and completely sterilize, sanitize that boat because it needed it desperately. You know, we're hoping for the best.
When we showed up to get the yacht, it was a mess. It was very disappointing to everybody. You could see the look on everybody's face. Morale went down.
This is not comparable to the pictures that we've been sharing with our fans. How are we going to explain why we are not living in luxury?
We're explaining exactly what happened, that we did have a previous boat and that fell through due to breach of contract. And so this was originally our chase boat, which our fishing boat is now acting as. This was always going to be the backup for the crew to be on, not for cast. And so we're not going to hide the fact. We're not going to try to say, oh, this is luxury and shoot only in this corner. We're going to show everybody that, you know what, this is not what we were expecting. And we have to work our asses off to make it better. And you guys are working hard to make this better. And so that's the story that we're going with, the truth.
I was hoping today was going to be more about me surprising you with a big bonus than about me telling you that you're not getting paid until June 14th. That's when I get paid from Amazon. That's what I thought everybody understood. I misspoke and I said May 14th in Isla Morada. That was my mistake. I've heard people are saying that if they don't get $5,000 or $10,000, they're going to walk. I really hope that's not the case. I pray that's not the case because what you'd be walking away from is so much bigger than $5,000. None of you are suffering as a result of this project. None of you will suffer as a result of this project. Any hardship that you would have had, you told me about, and I've responded. So it breaks my heart, really, on a very personal level, that there's this air of quitting over money when I've done everything I've been asked for. If you want to leave, because I'm not going to pay you until June 14th, I accept that. And I'll say goodbye with the best wishes and hope that you don't regret leaving, which I believe you will, when you see this thing on the air. Because this thing's not going to stop if any one of you, or all of you, leave. When I heard about this, I've made phone calls to make sure I have a backup for every single one of you standing by. Not one person here is going to kill this project by walking. Not all of you walking will kill this project.